Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca at the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You clicked on the Weather Now link on this Wednesday late afternoon around 3:30. You're under a weather alert. It is dry for now, but we are anticipating a wintry mix, a variety of precipitation types to be arriving early this evening, but eventually changing to all rain. So we're going to start as several hours or a few hours of some wet snow and sleet this evening, and then changing over to rain. It will coincide, unfortunately, with the evening commute, but we're actually more concerned about the ice potential, freezing drizzle and falling temperatures coming up later on Thursday. In the meantime, I mean, it's cool, but it's definitely not cold. But the atmosphere initially this evening will be marginally cold enough to support maybe a 2, 3, 4-hour period of some wet snow, then a quick change to sleet, and then eventually rain. So we take a look at our threat tracker, and kind of busy now through Thursday. For this evening, wet snow and sleet arriving around the 6 o'clock hour, then eventually from south to north, changing to all rain. And where temperatures are going to be a little colder, a bit longer, may see a little bit of slick travel, at least in northern Rhode Island. I'm more concerned about the ice potential on Thursday. So what I envision here is just non-freezing drizzle during the morning. Temperatures are above freezing. But then the temperatures drop off quite a bit in the afternoon. We'll get into some freezing drizzle later Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. And that's when we start to see some concerns for some ice, and that anything untreated would get rather slick Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and into Thursday night. Friday looks dry, but it is windy and colder. In fact, it'll turn frigid by Friday night, Saturday morning. All right, here's the system that we're tracking. And you see the moisture now approaching New York City, that thin ribbon of blue, which is snow. The pink is sleet and freezing rain. The green is rain. It's all part of a storm system out across the upper Midwest. And out ahead of it, this red line is a warm front. And it's the leading edge of some milder air that'll work in briefly during the overnight. But out ahead of the front, we have a variety of precipitation types. So let's get in real close and kind of break this down hour by hour. Here we are at 7 o'clock in the evening. Keep in mind the blue is snow, the pink is kind of the changeover line, and then the green is all rain. And then notice as we get towards 11 o'clock in the evening, any wet snow has gone over to mainly rain south of Providence. We'll hold on to some sleet in the northern part of the state. That's the area in pink. And then what will happen on Thursday, during the morning, it's non-freezing rain. So you can see the green and the temperatures are above freezing. But the concern here, watch as we get towards the afternoon. Now, during the afternoon, you can already start to see northern suburbs are starting to drop below freezing. The pavement's going to be wet. Things are going to freeze up. And then later in the evening and during the nighttime hours on Thursday, we're going to get into more of a freezing drizzle. See these temperatures dropping quite a bit. The wet surfaces will freeze up 5 o'clock in the evening. Then notice how we start to paint more in the way of pink. This is Thursday night at around 11 o'clock. This is a freezing drizzle and temperatures just below the freezing mark. So the concern there is for ice. As far as snow, there's really not much, though this evening, essentially north and west of Providence, we'll get into a little bit of a slushy coating. This is going to melt on the pavement. I do not think the roads are snow covered. They're just wet. But grassy surfaces, car tops, patio decks, you get this little slushy coating up in here. And then as far as precipitation type, we kind of generalize this as average. This is for Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and the best chance for any kind of icing would be these areas in pink. And that's why a winter weather advisory has been issued for these areas in blue. And the reason why is for one, some of the sloppy weather that's headed to the northern part of the state this evening, and then the rest of the area Thursday afternoon and Thursday night as the temperatures fall, and we may get into some icing. So for this evening, wet snow and sleet. By 11 o'clock, it's mainly rain just about everywhere. Temperatures in the mid-30s. For Thursday morning, we're above freezing. Precipitation is non-freezing, so it's a rain. We'll call it plain rain. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, but then the temperatures start to drop by mid to late afternoon on Thursday. So we go from a chilly drizzle to a freezing drizzle tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. And that's where we're somewhat concerned about the icing potential later Thursday and Thursday night. So bottom line, you want to take it slow on the roads this evening and overnight, and again on Thursday, especially Thursday evening, Thursday night.